Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be comparing two different EDC setups. I like the shoulder strap bags. I'm not a fan of the inside the waistband holsters or the outside the waistband holsters. I don't like the pulling your pants down feeling all day long. It gets heavy, so I kind of like to disperse the weight on my shoulders, and I use this Lv6 Jester bag for a real long time before I upgraded to this 511 tactical bag. The biggest need to upgrade from one bag to the other obviously was the space, but carrying a different firearm. So this bag is great. If it was a little bit bigger, it would be just about perfect. It's about, I would say, 3/4 of an inch too small in order to be a little bit more effective for my liking. And the shoulder strap on it is already fully extended, and this one you can fit somebody that's like 700 pounds. So the limitations in the size and the shoulder strap and having only the single strap is the reason that I was looking for a different option. And I came across this 511 bag. I originally was looking for a shoulder or a chest bag, chest rigs that they have on 511. But the girl that works there told me to check this one out, and it was the only one they had. And this is made for concealed carry, and this is a nice piece of kit. It's very affordable, and it has a lot of different utilitarian use that you could use for your pets, for your kids, for your EDC setup like I do, whatever you like. I have the straps taken off right now. They have these quick detached little plastic things that all you got to do is push it down and then fit the metal strap over it, or the metal piece over it, and the strap will go right back into place. So you see they just slip on there, and then that little metal piece hooks it in. You see how big and thick this strap is compared to this dinky little strap. And this strap I have tightened down pretty much to be tight onto my chest. But if you were, say, 400 pounds, this would still fit you, no problem. This bag, I have it all the way extended, and it barely fits. So this is not the best design, but it's not actually made for that. So this is just something I used it for and made it work. Whereas this is specifically designed for concealed carry. And you see some of the more, intricate decal features. These little web pouches that will perfectly fit your magazines, no problem. So you can carry a lot of magazines. So if you turn them the other way, you can get 2 in there in one little pouch. So, and it'll still zip up closed. So you can carry 2, 4, 6 plus 1 in the pew. That's 7 magazines you can carry right in this bag here and have it securely on your waist or your shoulder. And you can use the third strap to use on the shoulder attachment. So you see here, it's got the plastic buckles to mate so that you wear it across you. So it's tight along your back. This bag and this bag, similar in price too. Like this one I think was 45. I think this one was like 35. So for just a little bit more investment, you can get something that's way bigger, and it's modular, designed with the other 511 stuff. So this one's the Lv6 2.0, so it should work with the other stuff in the same lineup. And you see it has a whole bunch of cool other little attachments that you could use. Say if you have something with a carabiner, or hey, you can even use it to attach your keys. So I have the 511 thing, I can attach my keys there if I want. But there's so much space. There's a pocket in the back here. There's a pocket in here. And then of course this is where the firearm goes, the magazines. I put my wallet up here in the front. With this one, I was carrying a Glock 43, and it fits in there, but when you put everything else in there, like your wallet, your cell phone, I carry a knife, chapstick, writing utensil, writing pad, and my keys, you can't really move stuff in and out of there. But this one, it fits just fine, and the problem is it's always swinging forward. So whenever you crouch down or something, the bag will swing forward. So say at the grocery store, I want to look at something on the bottom shelf, I go to squat down, the bag will swing forward. So I've hit the pistol on quite a few different things, which I was kind of getting annoyed, and that's why I wanted to look for the third strap, so it would avoid that. That's where I came across this. And then I also wanted to carry a heavier pistol. I wanted to carry this or the P-06 in 40 Smith & Wesson. So same gun, about the same weight, little bit difference because of the caliber, but essentially the same thing. Need something that's going to fit this bigger, heavier pistol, and the magazines are bigger. So I feel more comfortable carrying the double single action with the decocker over the striker fired pistols. It's just a preference. This I actually think that I can do better with at greater distances too. This isn't limited by the small size of the pistol, whereas something like the Glock 43 is only like a 3¼ inch barrel. So outside of 7 yards, and because of the limited ergonomics, it's not as, convenient to shoot. So personally, I got an upgrade in bag because I got an upgrade in gun. I couldn't carry the gun that I wanted because I didn't have the bag in order to fit it and all the stuff. So this 511 tactical bag, highly utilitarian, way better use for carrying a, larger firearm. I would even think that you could get a full-size one in here if you wanted. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of concealed carry, but people like the Glock 19, which is a 4-inch gun. That will fit in here just fine. So the P-01 fits in there with plenty of room to spare. So there's plenty of space for you to fit a larger gun if you would like. This is a 3.75 inch barrel, and there's plenty of space. So I would even think if you wanted to go a 4-inch, you'd be fine. I just don't think you need something that big for concealed carry, but this is big enough and capable enough that over 7 yards I feel confident, as well as under 7 yards I'm definitely super confident. Whereas with the other pistol, the confidence level as the range increases goes way down. So obviously, two different choices, two different manufacturers. This one's not really meant for concealed carry. This one is. This one's more tactical, more utilitarian. You could keep your pet stuff, your kids' stuff. You can carry a lot more in here. You got your sunscreen, you got your hand sanitizer, you got your pew-pew, your mags, your phone, your wallet, your writing utensil. You can have your charger, so on and so forth. You can fit a lot of stuff in this bag. So this was a good purchase, and I like this better than the chest rig, because the chest rig one, it was hard to get it to sit flat because the way that it goes above your shoulders and then around your back, it would always do this tilting motion. So it's really obnoxious. It's great if you're just standing the whole time, no problem. But when you want to move around with it, you definitely want something like this that has that third strap that will attach across your lat muscle, and then you can really tighten it down so then it doesn't move at all. And then you can wear it on your left side or your right side, and then you can rotate it around your body. So if you want it more on your back or more on your side, front of your rib cage, just rotate it around on your body. So this one, way more utilitarian, not much more cost. This one is more for, just recreation. It wasn't really designed for it. But if you have a smaller size pistol, like the Glock 43 or the SIG P365, getting bigger than a 3.5 inch pistol than this is quite a challenge. But under that, it's no problem for it. So I just would avoid one that has like a hammer and stuff, because that's extending the controls. So it's pretty much 3.25 inch or smaller is what's this good for. But it's up to you. It's not your stuff, or it's not my stuff to tell you. But a 3.5 inch will fit. It'll just be more snug. So when you want to open it up and get something else out of there, it's going to be literally pushing up on the material. Whereas this one, it will fit in there no problem, and it'll be completely in there. Whereas the other one, it'll be pushing up against the material. So different sizes, different capabilities. Used them for both the same things. Don't really like the inside the waistband or outside the waistband holsters. I'm still looking for one for my P-01/P-06 that I can use for the other 75 series. They all look the same, and not really sure. But if you wanted a shoulder strap bag, these are two different choices. You got the North Face Jester, that's more simpler, and then you got the more advanced 511 Tactical Lv6 2.0. A little bit cheaper, it's like $30, $35. This one is like $45. Still not expensive. Doesn't hurt if you have to replace them with something different. So give them a try, see if you like it. Subscribe for more.